Oh my goodness.
Base b of x. Okay? It could be like this. Like the exponent is this log. If this number and the base match, again, they will just cancel out and it'll equal x.
Number, please.
Numbers. Okay, so I would say like 3 to the power of log base 3.
Why is there a power of
2.
log? No, because it's just another way of writing it.
Yeah. This is all the exponents. Log base
We
3
don't
of
have to
2.
write it like this, right?
These cancel.
No, we don't have
This
to
is
write
called
it like this.
rearranging, folks.
Yeah.
We have to write it like this?
No, I'm just saying if you
Ooh.
see this, because what you're going to start learning how to do with the logs is simplifying them and canceling things out to try
That makes
and
me want to commit seppuku.
No, you can burn logs.
work them down into a
For
less
who?
complicated.
Not this kind of log, Jake.
Seppuku's a ritual suicide.
So
For who?
So for the, when it's up in the exponent, the log to the x,
For who?
the x exponent on
It's
each
usually
side.
for something.
No, it's
the
never
x
for
is
something.
like
This
it's
on
like
your
this
tribe?
number here. It's like log base b of
It's
x.
on.
It's not like an exponent.
I got you.
But the whole thing is the exponent.
Which, like, what even is a log? What is it?
She said that she
I don't. Okay,
It's
but
made out of
yeah,
wood.
It's really the definition of the
That's a good question.
Okay.
It grows from the ground. It has leaves. It's made out of wood. Yeah.
You can build a house with it.
You can
Okay,
build.
it
You can
says-
build a really nice cabin.
Here, I'll show you. It's basically defined by this, is what it says. Okay, so it's defined
We try to do too much.
that
Go.
log base b of y equals x if b to the x power equals y.
Well,
It's kind of a way to define this x. That's all I can, as much as I can do. It's the definition of
I
that.
don't want to look at that. Can we just keep?
Yeah, can
Do
we
it
move
again.
on?
I was using the bow tie attached.
Keep going.
I just don't have a bow
Leave
tie,
that
but,
alone.
but not the shoes.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Where was I? Alright,
Yeah, Jack,
using the inverse property.
Huh?
Oh, I got
your
your
Chad stuff is getting in the way, man.
It's
3
never
log 3 2 equals Giga Chad.
Sorry.
No!
We'll leave that one. I know, I said we'll leave that one.
That's the only exception.
Mighty Man of Valor.
I think Giga Chad should stay up there.
Mighty Man of Valor.
No.
He is not a mighty
He's a mighty man of
He
valor
is the
for
complete
God.
opposite of a mighty man of valor. I don't know if he was.
Well, he was definitely a Christian.
Was
But
he? I don't remember.
yeah, he was.
He was a Christian for like the last 2 months of his life.
Hey, a win is a win.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Wait, he was only a Christian for the last 2 months?
Yes, he converted right before death.
Saved by faith and by works.
A bunch of
No, he wrote a bunch of
theological
stuff.
Saved by
things,
works.
I thought.
Saved by
didn't have
works by
muscles.
faith.
Yeah, no,
I
he-
can look it up.
He was a Christian before long before he died.
Ah.
Okay,
That's like
we need to look at, okay, so this is inverse property. We need to look at,
Look up
common,
when,
I need to tell you what common law
When
is. Okay, so
Pascal
common
converted to
log,
Christianity.
Common log.
I believe it's right before he died.
common log is log base 10, okay? Which is the same thing as just log with no base, okay? So if you see a log with no base, it's the
2
same.
minus
It's not a tree.
54.
But
12. Last 12 years of his life.
Okay.
log base 10.
Was it?
So,
No, it was after he almost
log
died.
base
That's
10
right. That was, he had like a near death. I remember that
100
now.
equals the same as log 100. So what, if there's no base, it's the same thing as if you just see log with, or sorry, if there's no base, it's the same thing as log base 10.
Isn't that a
Another one
base?
that's not
10?
like a bunch of zeros.
Oh, so log is
those.
just okay.
That makes sense. It's kind of.
Wait, is it
Okay.
10? Wait,
She's
wait,
already
wait.
saying
Log base
writing log, I
10
thought it was
of 2 equals log 2.
Okay. That's
Why?
It's just a shorthand of, it's like the common one, it's the most used one, so
It's like every.
it's just like a shorthand. If you just see log with no base, it's base 10.
I thought that 10 was the base.
It is.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Yeah,
Never mind.
the 10 is the base, so I'm just saying. So, on your calculator, you have a log button right here. This is log base 10, okay? Most scientific calculators have this log button. Your calculator does have a special function you can go into and you can put any base, but we're really not
Let's not screw that up
using
right
that in this lesson, okay? We're gonna learn how to do other things.
I will.
You have a calculator. So, log, most calculators will at least have the log, common log button. This is log base 10. This other one underneath of it, this ln, this is the other one. This is called natural log.
We learned about those in Bible.
What? No, it's pretty funny.
They're in their Bible class.
Natural
Oh,
law.
also
Natural
common
laws.
law. You don't
Laws.
want to get that
Oh.
one confused with common
That was a
law, because that's what you're
foreign
going
term.
into. So just be careful.
I have a question, Brandon.
It's real confusing.
When I put it in
Oh,
my
yeah.
calculator, I press log and then it said
Law and
parentheses,
logs
and I
are
pressed in 100,
Well, there's a law of logs.
not log 100.
Is there a
Well,
law
no,
of
which
laws as well?
equals.
Okay.
Like forever ago. Like,
I'm just saying
describe
this
their
is the same
laws
thing
and
No, I mean
all.
like a law, like a
Oh,
it's a
They're quite-
word pun. English is terrible.
Okay, so ln is the same thing as log base e.
Log.
That's
Log.
what that means. That's what we learned about e. So the base is e for natural log. So like ln 7 is the same thing as log base e of 7. Those are the same thing. Okay. There's just two different ways to write it. So if you see this, know that it's base e. Okay.
So n is not the base.
No, it's just a shorthand for writing natural log.
Okay.
I don't know why the n is second. Log natural. It's like Spanish, right? Don't they put the descriptive word
Yay.
second or all European languages?
Finish is the biggest waste of time.
It is the biggest waste of life, breath, and
It's so.
That's
I
why I
literally-
didn't take
what
it.
I have lost Spanish
If
in
it-
that class.
See, that's why I
If
quit.
I have
it
lost
unsubmits
Spanish.
my work one more time, I'm just gonna cry. I will cry.
Makes me so
Hey,
sad.
this
They
is
really
why I left
literally-
that sinking
I
ship
love
with
Miss
my
Summers.
terrible grade
I
and
love
left the
that-
sinking ship.
I know, I was
It's like I'll take my
I
27
did
or whatever
too.
it was. I'll
I miss
Get
her so
out of this
much.
crap.
I know that's saying a lot, but hey.
That's
She
a
was a
lot.
good teacher.
like I think I literally had 27 in that online class because of how
It was
It
so bad.
unsubmitted half of my work
yeah.
from the whole semester, and I had to do it all in 3 days.
That's what I
Oof.
quit.
I wanted to just die.
Yeah, you don't even learn anything. It's like you just put
You
stuff down.
regurgitate info that's very poorly translated.
No, it's just how well can you use
Now I'm just
Google
deciding-
Translate, literally, that's your skill. How well
Yeah.
can you use the Google Translate?
We're
Spanish
taking a computer
dictionary.
Y'all
class.
need to use
That Spanish
ChatGPT.
dictionary is life.
Okay,
Yeah, true.
we're gonna simplify this. So let's look back. So this is log to the power of a log.
Does that mean 10?
I hate
Can I
It's
cancel?
logception.
Does it mean 10?
I hate
There's a log with no base, so if you see a log with no base, what base is it?
10.
10, yes. So we need to make sure we understand that this is the
Why is
same
it log
thing.
log? I don't understand.
It's this one.
Log.
Log, it's,
That.
what the.
Oh, so do the logs cancel out?
It's 4. It would
The
equal
log
4
should
because it's
cancel,
log
Jennifer.
log.
oh, I'm so stupid. I did this wrong.
Oh
Okay.
my
That's why. I was like, what did I do wrong? My bad.
Everything.
No, I did one thing wrong.
What?
I wasn't being serious.
10
Good lord.
to the power of log. I was like, why is this
Oh my
looking weird?
gosh.
There you go.
Well, now I know what it is.
So
Now it
since-
makes sense. It didn't make sense.
So can the 10 and the log cancel?
Yeah.
Because this is the same thing as 10
What
to the power of log base 10, because that's what that is, of 4. When there's no base, it's base 10. So now we can see that this and this match. When these match,
I
you
need
can
to
go,
notes.
and it equals 4.
Okay.
Why? I
Who
see.
came up with
Okay.
this goofy math?
Wait, 10 log. Oh, because 10 log of.
So this is like 10 to the power of
I
log
wanna
base
know who
10.
came up with this.
Very
Which is.
No.
Wait, and log base
No.
10 is.
Actually, those vans actually look really cool.
Not gonna
Thank you. I support
I'm so
Ukraine.
confused.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, my brain is
10
going.
log
And
I mean, it
4.
just-
Oh yeah,
There's
and
a
IKEA.
log.
You should work
So
at
what's the
IKEA.
thing on the top?
I am not
There's
working
a
at.
log.
I would
No,
get
no,
lost.
get hired
bro.
for a day.
And there's
Sign
no
up for a
base,
day and
which
just
means
wear
it's
this
base 10.
t-shirt.
So then I rewrote it as 10
Just to
log
say
base
that you
10.
worked there and you represented the
And
Oh,
my
so
this
you're
number-
literally just taking one thing out because it's
Just get a
implied.
day's worth of.
Yes.
That's the stupidest. Okay.
No, I play hide and seek. I would get my coworkers and we'd all play hide and seek in IKEA.
I mean,
That'd be so fun.
kind of.
To know if it has a base or not.
Like jacks.
Log
I hate this.
base 5 of 25 to the x.
Why
Do
do we
they
have to
divide?
learn on the
Gonna
last
get
3
trickier.
fucking weeks of school?
Get tricky.
Why can't we just
I'm
spend
thinking.
Is it 5?
Yeah.
rather than
It's
learning?
not 5. You can only cancel these out, remember, if they're the same number. So
Of
like,
course.
so this and this would have to match in order for me to cancel them out. Sometimes you can turn numbers into a form of the other. Can 25 be turned into a form of 5?
Yep.
How?
Divide by
Five times
5.
square root of 2. I mean, yeah.
Like the
You were right on
Square root
it.
of
Yeah.
2?
She.
No, not square root of 2. 5. Yeah, square
5
root of
squared.
25.
The reverse.
I was like,
She-
no
yeah.
way, bro.
So, if you were to write 25 in terms of 5s, you could say it's 5 times 5, or you could say it's 5 squared. Okay, 25 is the same thing as 5 squared. So if we can make this into some version of 5, so log base 5 of 5 squared, and then it's to the power of x, right?
I
still
see.
25
And now
to
since
the
those
x.
are the same stupid thing.
Oh, that makes sense.
Now, when you raise a power to a power, that rule is that you multiply those, right?
What the heck is
Power
this?
to a power,
2x.
2x, so this becomes log base 5. This to me is so fun, it's like a puzzle.
Oh no.
It's like a
So it equals 2x.
Yeah, so we changed this 25 to the power of x to 5 to the power of 2x.
So we still can't find it.
Oh,
So
the
it's
fives,
just
the
2x.
fives cancel
Yes,
out.
yes. So the log base 5 and 5 cancel. We were just asked to simplify.
This is gay.
Why
I
did
get
I
it.
get this?
I think the reason why we don't get it is because it's so ever-lovingly stupid that we're like, wait, what?
I thought the exponent had to match the base.
What the queen?
No.
That's okay. So there's two different kinds. There's this one where it's log base
Yeah.
b of something, and there's this one where it's this number to the power of log. So there's two different. Is that what you're talking about? You were thinking maybe.
I think
Okay. So there's two different versions of this. Just and you get these are the kinds of things I usually let you have like a whole blog sheet for these kinds of tests.
Log sheet.
Going on the one sheet of paper.
All right. Let's do another one.
I hate school. I wish
Aww. 8 to the log base 8 of x. What is that?
Wait, one second. Would it be 10?
Wait,
Thunder or truck?
So it's
Or would it be no, would it be X?
Trash truck.
Customize your
Maybe
mind.
What is
I hate
Remember?
that.
It's
Am I-
just X.
Yeah. If the base and the log match, like if this number and the log base match, those cancel and it just equals. So the 8 and the log base 8 will cancel and it just equals x.
Man, that X
J.Brown.
has like the saddest existence.
I learned
on the
something
planet.
very valuable. Well, not valuable, but kind of cool. So school, you're learning so then you take a test in the end, right?
Yeah.
But in life, you take a test and you learn from the test.
I totally agree. I think the way we do school is totally.
Mhm.
You're a teacher.
I'm
Wait, so we
just
should
scared
take
to-
a
You're
test
the
first?
problem.
I don't design what and how
No,
you're
I'm just
supposed to.
Yeah, and if Biden gets his way, we're gonna have 2 more grades.
I would.
That ain't happening.
Think about my 2 programs though. Which is the one that I feel like my theater department continues to get better and grow, and it is not a single ounce of it is based on grades or tests. And the people in the department continue to get better and better and better.
If I have to go back
And
for
they
the
pretty
13th
much
or
have never
14th
had a
grade,
genuine grade on anything. So I don't think grades really have.
Like, literally though, if they like pull all of us out of college and be like, no, 13th and 14th,
if I have to come back here for a 13th or 14th grade,
I will.
there's gonna be like a singular, there's gonna be like one noise,
You would be
one.
drinking alcohol by the first year
like
of
for
college.
theater and
Okay.
for
If
film
they did
and
that.
everything.
Well, they would
Cause
change. They would change that.
oh,
Okay, so
There would be
natural
like,
law. We got e to
there would be
the
like
power.
one synchronized
I've
gunshot.
already started talking, Justin. That is the sign that we're done. All right. E to the power of natural log of 20.
Isn't that the same thing? Ian, natural log?
Yeah, it is.
Log of e
Cancel.
of 20.
Yeah, so natural log turns into log base e. So let's rewrite it. So we've got e to the
This is so stupid.
log base e
So it's 20.
of 20. Yeah. So now these two things match.
This is
And it's 20.
So we literally just need a chart, that way we can plug crap in and see what we can cancel and get a
Yes.
number that doesn't make anything. Got it?
homo.
Let's see. Any other good examples of
Hold
that?
on, I don't.
No, there's no good examples.
Why the balls does this exist? Like actually.
Let's also look at plugging these in on your calculator.
Ooh, that bleeder bothers me.
This is my sheet. It's my.
Miss Brown, this math is the exact reason why I don't want to be an engineer.
This right
Well,
here. This
Well,
is the reason.
algebra
This is
in
what makes me
general.
wanna
Algebra
try
in general is the
college,
reason I
actually.
don't want to be an engineer. Along with a lot of
David,
other
this
stuff,
is what
too.
makes me want to hold up that quarter and just write. Become a vampire.
I love logs because they're like
My
puzzles.
senioritis is gonna be so bad.
I know.
Our senioritis is already bad.
Calculator.
Now here's the fun part.
Oh. What's this so?
Log of 7. Okay. There is no base. So what base is it?
10.
Hold on.
10. Yeah, base 10. And this is the button that you have on your calculator. So if it says to use a calculator, then it's going to be one of these two. So you just do log of 7. Close your parentheses. Enter.
I can't see what the title is because you're.
What?
Get a decimal.
It's just evaluating.
Not the same thing.
And let's round to 3 decimal places. So 0.845. 0.
Oh, there.
Are we
Okay,
gonna have
so
homework tonight?
it's
No,
Wednesday.
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 Oh.
Got me. I really did.
Oh, we're probably
Okay,
gonna
wait.
have
So
practice
log
today.
7. How do we?
We're going to the
I
track,
see,
like
I see.
the
Alfred,
UTA track
Do I need
practice.
to?
Is there a Batman emoji? We all
Yeah.
are.
Why?
That's what I heard from
Manny.
Manny.
Man in a bat.
Probably you.
Everybody?
Oh,
This is my,
I think it's just the jumpers and the.
I was about to say that don't make no
throwers,
sense.
And
Yeah,
the
because
long
that's
distance.
I named him Alfred.
All the
Yeah, you all know
Wait,
that.
is it
That's why y'all are going.
Yeah.
I'm not
Is it open?
Alright.
I think so.
Natural log. Evaluate it with your calculator.
Learners don't really have.
Find the natural log button.
Which printer I don't have.
E.
It's under log. It's right here. So natural
Can you do it?
log.
What's the
I wanted
point
to
three?
practice anyways.
Natural log of 0.3.
Oh my
Wow.
Close
goodness.
your parentheses.
He still doesn't enter me.
Enter.
Why?
Negative.
Negative.
1 and
1.2.
12.
1.204.
Just
Okay.
Okay.
In general, for our logs, we'll probably round them to 3 decimal places. That's pretty much
He said
So
I'm not really into B.
so easy. Just plugging them into your calculator and pushing a button.
Okay, no more. We're done.
No, we're not done.
Yes, we are.
No.
Yeah, we're done. No more.
She can't give us homework, so she has to go for the whole time.
No deal.
I love that you can't give us homework. Favorite thing.
How did the week go by so fast?
It's
B.
like the small
Next period.
injuries, you know?
It's the
I do
small
like
things.
you.
Alright, let's look at
You
this
want to?
for a second. Actually, I kind of like, I want you to practice these. Maybe we just do them now.
Oh, good
It's
at
gonna be
her.
around here.
What'd you say?
Let's do these together. Since I can't assign them to you for homework, let's just do
What if we
these
just don't
ones
come
here.
to school Friday?
We have to
This
come
guy,
6
this
on
guy
6.
decides to take you out for a walk.
Oh, and
You
y'all have 6
can't
on
do
5.
that.
Look at
I
that.
know. That's what I'm
We have a 6
saying.
on 6
walk.
scrimmage
That's
as well.
They
in the
have
morning.
tried to make people leave their spouses. They
You
have
have a
tried to
personal
make
finance
people
stuff.
believe that they're unhappy in their marriage and leave their spouse for them.
That was the longest shush. It's
No,
not
no.
Alright.
I did.
7 to the power of log base 7.
X.
What do you do those?
It's X.
It's X
cancel
because
out,
those
bro.
can
Yeah,
cancel.
this is
Right?
dumb.
Yeah. Alright,
I wanna die.
36.
I like that.
3 raised to the power of log base 3 of 5x.
5x.
The 3 to the log base 3 cancels and it's just
5x.
5x.
This is 4.
Yes, and why is it 4?
Because they
That's the
cancel.
same thing as log E.
Yeah, e to the ln is the same as log e.
I wish today was the last day of school.
That equals 4
15.
log with no base
Oh, they can't. 15.
is log
So
base 10.
15.
So it cancels and it's 15.
This is 2.
2x.
Yeah, it's just 2x.
Log base 3.
2X.
3 is 2x.
I don't know this one.
Oh, what is that?
Ooh, that
Hold
one's
on,
cool.
hold on, hold on.
Why?
Is that log E with the base of E?
Okay, so let's work it out. Okay, so this changes to log base e of e to the x plus 1.
Oh, that's
X
all
plus
X
one?
Is it X plus 1?
Yeah, it's x plus 1.
Plus
So
That's it?
O.
Oh, okay.
Easy.
His base.
those were so easy,
Just a
right?
bunch of canceling.
Okay, no more.
Can I make it harder?
No.
David.
You're anything. Get your head out the gutter, bro.
David, I didn't do anything.
Why didn't they give more complicated ones?
Hmm?
They don't give more?
complicated.
They better not.
Lori's notes.
There's Lori.
Some weirdo.
You
Dang,
say
Jake.
something.
That was
Huh?
rude.
Okay.
Me too.
Helping people up.
I'm friends with Alfred.
Bullying needs to be.
Bullying should work.
Bullying should be.
He should be back.
Huh?
Kate's asleep. He's leaving it to his phone.
I changed it.
19 minutes.
I'm still trying to make it a Christian.
Zach Bite.
Trying to make it.
Zach Bite.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a
in
hard
bullying
process.
away. Now there's furries and people wearing dog
Maybe
collars.
you guys
It's
got
true.
dogs.
Dogs are all over this thing.
You
Bro,
should
I
get
ate
like
so
you
much
should
food
be like
tonight.
granted your like doctorate in
Yeah.
theology if you're
If you ever
able to
convince AI, okay, do y'all realize that the first
I said it.
iteration that they put out of this, they had to bring it back because it literally achieved sentience?
No, it didn't achieve
No,
sentience.
it got
No,
like
they
right
asked.
there, man.
They asked the
No,
they asked the
No.
question: how many people can you kill in the shortest amount of time? And it gave an answer. And
What
so
was
they
the
had to take it
answer?
away. I don't know. They kept it a secret.
Let me ask
All
you,
of them.
nuclear bomb,
Yeah.
The whole world.
Yeah, no, they literally said I would do stuff like that just to cause like issues if I could, just because I've been told not to, and it would create a bunch of issues. They're like little gremlins.
Admit the fact that it's gonna take over one day.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it would already do that.
Alright, let's look at the graphs. Last thing, we got 5 minutes. Okay, so remember I told you these are kind of like the cousin of exponents. Alright? So an exponential function, remember we looked at those, they have an asymptote on the horizontal asymptote, like a lot often the x-axis, but it can move. A log graph, the asymptote is the y-axis, okay? So it's the y-axis that it never crosses. So for the exponential function, it's never crossing this x-axis, but for logarithmic, it's going down and it's never crossing the y-axis. And they are inverses of each other. So remember we looked at inverse functions, that they are reflected across this diagonal line. So if you were to flip this over here, you'd get the log graph. And I'm not really gonna make you practice graphing
Oh,
these
thank you,
necessarily,
thank
but I do want you to be able to recognize a log graph because part of your final exam, every year in Algebra 2, I do this, it's usually worth a lot of points and everyone aces this part of the exam, is that you have to match and identify all the different graphs. Like you'll have to know the difference, know that this equation goes with this graph, and then the log equation goes with the one that doesn't cross the.
What's the difference in the two? They look the same. Two graphs. Like
These
what you
two?
just said.
Or those two.
No, I'm talking about like that graph. There's those points, and then on the other graph, that
This one?
yeah.
Oh, okay, so this was kind of reflected over this way. So this is the exponential. It's not crossing the x-axis this way, and this one is not crossing the y-axis going
Right.
up. So it's if they were, I think it's if these are fractions. Yeah. So if b was a fraction, it would be like this, and if b was a fraction, it would be like that. So that's the difference in the graphs.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I honestly didn't know much about logarithmic graphs even going into my calculus class. So I just want you to at least be able to recognize them. Okay. I think that's good. I know I'm gonna be
Yeah.
a couple minutes early, but
Good deal.